Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Crystal Palace Career Mode and welcome to the final season of the series. This is Season 6. I made up my mind. I'm not going to do another Season 7. I'm not going to do another season with this. It's been way too long, 6 seasons in already. I think by the time I finish the season, it's going to be, episode 80? And I don't think I've ever done that long or that many episodes of a career mode. So I think it's time for us to kind of put an end to it by the end of this season, which means if we don't win Premier League or Champions League and we're just going to leave it like that. This is the legacy. This is the entire reason why we, do the Crystal Palace career mode. It's the journey. And at the end of the day, if we can't win any of the major trophy, Premier League, Champions League, then I just believe it's meant to be. Maybe it's not for this career mode. Maybe another career mode, we have that opportunity to do that. But as of right now, we want to get there. We're so close. We were 1 point away or 2 points. 1 point away from winning Premier League. And of course, I think we actually won that by the goal difference as well. And we also got, kicked out, eliminated in semi-final against Real Madrid. We play against German giants, Bayern Munich and Man City in Champions League. It's just the fact that we fell a little bit short towards the end. So this season, let's try to do better. Let's try to win it. And of course, I wouldn't be too disappointed if we missed out, but this year we have to do it. This team, it's good enough to win some major trophy. But first of all, let's talk about the objectives. I don't think I really care that much, but in terms of the objectives, everything's critical. Pretty much, we have to win a treble. That's all that matters. Youth development, brand exposure, financial. I don't really care about that part. I think at this moment, right now, this is not something that we really want to focus on. I think right now it's all about winning the trophies. I think for the Premier League, if I remember correctly, I think Leeds United are up. Norwich City are up. And maybe Wolves are up as well. I don't quite remember how it ended last year. And this year we got 214 million to spend. That is a lot of money. That's a lot. That's more than we did last season. I think we got 190 something million. So we got 20 more million pounds to spend. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. That's what I wanted to do in terms of the squad hub, my plan for each player. So Curtis will be sold. If a good offer comes in, he will be sold as well. I think Thomas, that's the thing. I'm going to recall him because he is going to be my main backup goalkeeper. I know, it takes a little bit of money to call him back, but he is going to be our main second choice or cup competition goalkeeper, which means Curtis. Cartwright will be sold. By the way, the youngsters all over here because we're not doing another season, which means the youngsters that are not good enough will be sold just to get a little bit more money, a little bit more cash, and hopefully help us to sign more players. In terms of left back, I don't think we need to strengthen that part of the area. We got Usafalt, Hall, and Ramos, which means Faulkner and also Pratt will be sold. In terms of the center back, we are going to add 2 extra center backs because that's what we need. I think we're lacking quality there. Yes, we got Yoro, Kiwi, or Gehi Konsa, but is it really good enough for us? Definitely not, which means we'll be signing 2 maximum or minimum 2 defenders this in this career mode or in this season. And right back situation, like Munoz, I know he's getting old. Maybe we should look for a much younger, quicker player playing as right back. So if a good offer comes in, I might just let him go. He has been a great servant to the club, but I'm sure there might be, better options out there. More youngsters coming in. Payne and Wallace will be sold. I don't really care about their potential at this moment since there's no next season anyway. There's no point in keeping them, so why not just sell them for a profit? Central defensive midfielder. I want to add 1 more if we can. I'm very satisfied in terms of the progression of some of these youngsters, but I think in general, actually, when we recall another player back in. In general, I'm very happy with the progress of all the central defensive midfielders, so I don't think we should strengthen that part specifically, or at least that is not our priority. Central attacking midfielder, I don't think I'll be doing anything. Yes, I'll be keeping Porsche, Yodiz, Cherki, which means Cruz will be sold. And unless a good offer comes in for Cherki, I might, go ahead and sell him. We've got Palmer. Unfortunately, we won't be using him a lot. The wingers. This is going to be very, very interesting. So it looks like Coffee, it's good enough to be part of the squad. So I think I will stick to that. Maybe we'll sign 1 attacker, which means Kawaku will be sold. Koleosho, in that spectrum, I think I might be selling him as well. And that Bosha will be sold as well, despite has potential to be special. Sadibe might be sold as well. I think I know he is a X factor play for us, but honestly, we can definitely spend money on elsewhere. Striker wise, Eddie Nketiah, Jonathan David, Goodmanson will be pretty much our player for this season, unless good offer comes in. We're able to strengthen the attacking front as well, which means Pahant and also Voisin will be sold. I've shortlisted a bunch of options: defensive option, right back, central defensive midfielder, attacking players as well. I have made plenty of mistakes in the last season where there are a bunch of players, quality players I'm talking about, that their contract coming to an end in 12 months, and I just kind of waited until, a month later, the contract was extended or being sold to another club. And this season, we're not doing that anymore. We got to be a little bit more proactive in terms of the transfer market. If we really do want to compete for the Premier League and Champions League, we got to do that. I really do enjoy, or at least want to fan event into the squad. But again, it looks like Spurs are not going to let him go, so there's no point of me doing that. But instead, Nico Slaughterback. I've been wanting to sign this guy for the past couple of seasons. Or not a couple of seasons, but a couple of career modes. Or even a couple of EAFC. And I think this is, the perfect time for me. Down to his last 12 months of the season. Last 12 months of the of his contract. And he's available for 53 million. So that is certainly a bargain for a player like his caliber. So why not go ahead and make him to be our first signing of this transfer window? And it's only July 1st. 53 million cash up front. Oh, they want Coffee. Well, I'm not letting Coffee go, but I can certainly offer a little bit more. Maybe 57.5. Let's try to do it like that. And yep, it looks like Dortmund is going to say yes to it. Şahin, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the former Turkish Dortmund player. And right now it's all down to the contract negotiation. Hopefully we can, get this straight, get this quickly if we can. Want to be a crucial squad member? Absolutely. He will be pretty much playing week in and week out. 3 years, totally fine. Honestly, I'm just playing one season. I'm just gonna accept that. No release clause. Want a bit of a bonus. We got a lot of money, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pay them. And there you go. Slaughterback will become our first signing of the summer transfer window. Hopefully, he is the key to our defense. Yes, defensive wise is not really our biggest issue, but there are games where I just don't understand how we just keep conceding goals, especially down the left flank. And right there, we have signed a world-class center back, Nico Slaughterback. Welcome to Crystal Palace. Another player that I'm eyeing is actually Giovanni Quanda, the Portuguese right winger. I'm going to convert him into a left wing. You guys probably know my tactical change. I think from now on, I'm going to have my right footer to play on the right side of the winger part, and left-footed player play on the left side. Or maybe I can switch one of them to the left side, right side. It really depends. But I think as of right now, it has been working for us for the past couple of games, which is a little bit sad because we just discovered that with the last 2 games of the season. So, I mean, he is quite expensive, but I think he is a player that can put us another level ahead. I could be potentially overpaying him, 65 million. Maybe I should have argued a little bit lower. But Thiago Motta has said yes to it, and it's all down to the player's contract. I'm just going to pay him whatever he wants, 150k per week plus 700k signing bonus. And Quanda, welcome to the Crystal Palace. He will become our second signing of the summer transfer window. So one defender is in, another winger is in. So I think we have about 75 million to spend. Hopefully, we're going to use that money to spend elsewhere. But of course, it's only the 1st of July. We haven't received any offers yet. But I'm sure we're going to receive quite a tons of offers for a lot of young players. And like I said, they will be sold. Look at the amount of offers that we have received. So in terms of how we're going to do this, players that I have no intention of leaving, I'm just going to block the transfer just to save me a lot of time. For players like these, I don't think I will go into I'm not going to record the negotiation unless there's like a huge offer coming in. For example, Bajcetic, it's a player that I might be letting him go, but I don't think I'll be entertained by a swap deal whatsoever, so I'm just going to reject that. But I think these players, I will just kind of do it off screen. And by the way, Curtis is not going to Spurs. I'm telling you, I'm not selling any of my players to Spurs for this season. I've done that a couple of times before, but I'm not going to do it again. But I think as of right now, like I said, some players, Kai Thomas, he's not going anywhere. Yeah, these players, I will just do the negotiation off screen, and I'll show you guys the confirmation by the time they leave and how much they left for. This offer here is possibly one of the funniest ones. So Harry Kane, 35-year-old, and 80 rated, of course, from 90 to 80. An aging Harry Kane, do I really want him to be part of the deal? No, absolutely not. Instead, if that's the case, I'm just going to accept cash only for Koleosho. And I would love to have Harry Kane, but if you asked me 6 seasons ago, I would take this deal, but not now. We are in the middle of July right now, and we have sold 6 players so far. So Faulkner, the left back, has gone to Manchester United for $4 million. Sam Cartwright, the goalkeeper, has gone to Rennes, the French side, for $10.1 million. Otawata, apparently I think right now he was the highest value youngster, one of the highest value youngsters that we have in the academy or in the first team squad, with $35 million going to Freiburg in Germany. And Hugo Pratt has gone to KVC. Don't know where that team is, but $6.5 million for him. Rhodes, $5.5 million from him to Hull City. And Koleosho, like I said, $45 million straight cash. Rejected the Harry Kane deal, but we got $45 million cash, which is very, very clean. Last season, we broke the bank for Martinelli. I forgot how much is it for, but right now we got a very interesting offer from Bayer Leverkusen. The only thing that makes me not want to do that is because he scored 4 goals in the last 2 games of the season, in 1 game, by the way, and showing some great form, and he just signed last year. We broke the bank for him, so I don't think it would make sense for me to let him go. But if we receive a very similar offer from not Bayern Leverkusen, maybe from another team, then I might think about it. I've sold 4 more players. Wallace, the youngster, has gone to Rennes again, $2.2 million. Perhant has gone to Spezia, the Italian side, for $1.1 million. Kouakou has gone to Fiorentina for $5.5 million. And Curtis has gone to Wolfsburg for $14.5 million. And after all of those players being sold, we have quite a bit of money right now, $201 million. Absolutely perfect. So I think this is also a perfect opportunity for us to start signing more players right now. So we got 2 players in already. So I'm looking to strengthen more on the defensive side. Oh, come on, Van Ven. I still can't really let him go. I'm thinking about Calafiori. I barely use him, but I did sign him in my last career mode. So I don't know if I really want to sign him. But the fact that he's down to his last year of his contract. So you can get him for $26.4 million. At this point, I don't care. I don't care if I sign this player before. I just want to win the damn league in the Champions League. And Kamavinga, look at him. Do I really want to sign him? I don't think so. Do I really want to splash that much cash for him? Absolutely not. Is there a point for me to keep 2 90-rated players in the team? I don't think so. Oh, I was thinking about signing Schmidt. But he's going to cost quite a bit of money, isn't it? I like Kamavinga, don't get me wrong. Central attacking midfielder, I'm actually looking at a few. Maybe Schneider, he looks like a very good player. But let me think about it right now. I mean, my eyes are set on Schmidt, but it's set a good gamble here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, Schmidt is going to cost a little bit more. He's going to improve us? I think he will, but $95 million is a big ask. But in a season like this, we gotta, you know what? Let's try to break the bank and sign this guy. If signing Kamavinga is $88 million, then I'm sure Schmidt should be around that 90. Oh, wow. That's how easy it is. Not much of a negotiation, but $90 million cash for Schmidt. And it looks like we got another left-footed player in. I think if that's the case, CDM, it's pretty much done and dusted. And it's down to the contract negotiation. Hopefully, he just want to become a important player. Yes, that's fine. That is absolutely great. If he asks for Crucial, I could be in trouble because pretty much he's gonna serve as like the main backup to what's his name, Wharton, and I'm not letting Wharton to do that. But there you go, another player coming in this time. Schmidt, the highly rated youngster, left central defensive midfielder, left-footed, 23-year-old, 87 rated, have joined the club, and he's the third player that have joined so far in the summer. 6 more offers coming in. Yo, these, wow, $123 million, but I really like him essentially as a player, so I'm just gonna block the transfer. I think at this point, I'm just going to keep Martinelli. Same as Coffee. I think he is going to be a great play for us, but I'm just going to block the transfer. And in terms of these youngsters, they are going to go. I mean, I really do love Caleb Palmer from Canada as well. But to be honest, I'm not going to be using him at all. We are only 13 days away from playing our first game for the final season of the Premier League. And we got Chelsea. So it's going to be a very tough game, but based on the signing that we have so far, I'm quite happy with it. And by the way, I'm just going to spend more money. I think we have 120 million right now after selling a lot of youngster. I think it's time to go back into the market again. I have been looking at Kevin Schneider. It's a generated player, but down to his last 12 months of his contract. He's available for 24.2 million. And he will be our third choice central attacking midfielder. Again, he would definitely get plenty of game time. I'm just going to offer 25 million for Kevin Schneider. And they want Goodmanson as part of the deal. Okay. So I'm not... Oh, no. Let me redo this again. Can I... Oh, crap. I think I messed it up. You know what? I can let Goodmanson go. Not going to lie. But I think I missed out opportunity there. I think they want to ask for a little bit higher. I'm just going to offer 27.5 million. We already signed Slotterback from Dortmund, and we have a very good relationship with Shaheen so far. And it looks like another player might be coming in very soon. 70k per week and 750k signing bonus is not exactly what they're looking for, but the youngster has joined Crystal Palace. I don't know how many signings I made, 4 or 5 right now, but again, another quality addition. I was thinking about this. Goodmanson has been a great addition for us. He only played for the club for a year and a half, but honestly, he has been really, really impressive. Because of him, we beat Bayern Munich, but at the same time, I know his value, it's going down, and he's not going to get any younger. He's 31 year old, past his prime, so we got to find a replacement for him for this season. So we got Danilo Seekin. Only available for 30 million, so why not just go ahead and sign a younger, quicker, and also taller options in the front line. Goodmanson plus 13 million for Seekin, and they want Kivior into the deal. Oh, actually, if that's the case, I don't want to let Kivior go, or at least not right now. I'm just going to offer them a little bit more, 32.5 million, then we can sort out the Goodmanson deal in another day. It looks like they're quite picky with me, so I'm just going to lower it to 33 million. I might overpay him, but it doesn't matter at this point. We got a lot of money, but we still have quite a lot of players to be sold very soon. But as of Rims, they have said yes to it, and we might be getting ourselves another striker. He take all the boxes that I need. Rotational squad player, which means he is not going to complain too much for not playing, but in terms of the bonuses and everything, that's a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna lower it to 80k a week plus 800k signing bonus. That's quite a bit for a player like him, but I'm sure he's gonna say yes to it. And there you go, another player coming in, and this time it's a striker, our new striker being signed here. 4 more players have been sold. So we got Cruz right here, being sold for 3.6 million to Palermo, the Italian side, and Stuttgart has signed a Slavan Juric for 12 million. Fossen has gone to Lille for 5 million, and Payne has gone to Freiburg, another German club, for 1.2 million. So I know I have 3 right backs as of right now. We got Santos, Munoz, and also Guzman. But, I want to strengthen that side as well, a little bit more rotational option. So I've decided to let Munoz to stay. I think he's a fanfare. He's my favorite, one of my favorite right backs ever. I'm not going to let him go, which means Guzman might be possibly going to another club after signing 1 year for the club. But I think as of right now, we got to go for a much better, cheaper option. And turns out we found Martin Fernandez. He is available for 22.5 million. Again, same player that is down to his last year of his contract. 22 million straight cash for Fernandez, and they want Seekin to be part of the deal. No way. I literally just signed him. If you want cash, just let me know. 24 million for Fernandez. Napoli, Antonio Conte has said yes to the deal. 90k per week plus 300k signing bonus, and Fernandez has said yes to the deal and welcome to the club. And that is our 6 or 7 additions so far in this summer. I think this might be the last batch of offers coming in before we play our first game. So Hartley, another link to Ipswich Town. He has already loaned out to Ipswich Town before, and certainly Ipswich Town do love him. And they're offering 20 million. I want to say yes to that regardless. And Broshad offer both of the Broshad coming in, offers coming in. With still two more players, Jackson Hartley has gone to Ipswich Town for £22 million, and Broshard has gone to Rayo Vallecano for £10.5 million, and which I believe we have about, I really don't know. I mean, I would rather leave it to the episode in terms of more signings coming in. Yes, I might be missing out, but I think as of right now, I think we're looking pretty good in terms of where we are. We're 62 million right now, and I'm sure there are a few more outgoings very soon, so we might be able to sign at least one or two more players. And there's one thing I want to do check. Oh, right, yes, the squad hub. I haven't really checked about that recently, so let's have a look. So, Kai Thomas, of course, will be his debut season for Crystal Palace, wearing number 36. When you go down a little bit, Slaughterbat will be wearing number 5, previously worn by LaCroix. Who else? Fernandez will be wearing number 33. I'm trying to find him a smaller number to that, but again, I'm still waiting for a few departure. By the way, Guzman can actually go at this point. I wouldn't mind, letting him leave. Schmidt's wearing number 25, and Schneider will be wearing number 26. And Palmer, of course, still waiting for confirmation that he is going to go, but I think as of right now, we haven't received a few offers for him. And another player, Broshad, still waiting for the departure. Kwanda is wearing number 24, which means that if that's the case, Goodmanson's wearing number 34. So that's how it is. I don't think I'll be using him at all this season. He has been approached by Sporting CP, so hopefully that deal goes through. And our newly signed striker, Danilo Seikin, will be wearing number 32. We're going to play one game today, and I'll leave it to the next episode. So, as of right now, we got Chelsea in the first game at the Stamford Bridge, and I can't believe it. A tough game as well. But when you look at the team here, this is my default starting 11 from now on. Of course, we actually do have a lot of players, so I gotta figure it out. At some point very soon. But as of right now, this is the default squad that I'll be referring to. So we got Kobel in goal to kick things off here. And in back four, we got Ustava Slaughterbat making his debut. Gehi, Santos. In middle, we got Wharton, Gonzalez, and these front three, Kwanda, and Ketia, and Kavicha. And again, like I said, left footer should be on the left side, right footer should be on the right side. Depends on how I played. But I think as of right now, we have a very strong bench. Look at that. Look at this. I don't think anybody can top that. But enough said. It's time to go out and play our first game. Oh, crap. No. That's not how we're going to end this. What a save by Kobel. Just came out of nowhere as well, just rushing out. And he made that fantastic block to keep this game 0-0. And it looks like we might be in trouble again. Nori, the former Wolves player. Gonna go back. Short corner. Palmer again. Oh, no. Cherky, you've done so well previously. Here comes Cole Palmer with a header. Oh, another great save by Kobel. I don't think we're going to win this game, but at least we would have taken a draw. And Gehi forces it out for another corner kick. We're not going to win this, but let's try not to lose it, shall we? Corner coming in. Chalaba, holy cow, get it away. Referee blow the whistle, please do. And there you go. Wow, 0-0 draw. I thought we had them in the first half, but they were simply the better team in the second one. But thank God we got 1 point. It's not good enough, to be honest, but I'll still take this result. They are a very good team. I'm going to leave the episode here, guys. It's been a very fun one so far. We have signed at least 6 to 7 players and selling a bunch of youngsters as well. Like I said, last ever season in this series, I just got to go for it. I got to splash all the cash that I have. I don't care how unrealistic at this point, but we just got to win something. We got to win a Premier League and also Champions League for this season. Yes, it's not quite ideal that we drew in the first game, but again, going away to Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, somehow getting a point, it's very, very good. I'll still take that, not gonna lie. It's a long season, but we will be there. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.